Hello everyone, welcome back, new class. Today I will teach you a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a plane figure which is bounded by four sides. So let's come back. We will have to know the definition of quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a plane figure which is bounded by four sides. Here is four sides means here is A, B, B, C, C, D, and you can see here is DA. So these are the four sides 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here is four sides. Now we will have to know the definition of rectangle. The quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other, and each of its angles is a right angle is called a rectangle. So what is called rectangle? You have to know opposite sides are equal and parallel. Equal, AB equal DC and AD equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other, and all angles are 90 degree. That means right angle. You can say this is the right angle. So this angle equal to right angle, this angle equal to right angle, this angle equal to right angle, this angle equal to right angle. Now we will have to know the definition of rhombus and definition of square and definition of parallelogram and definition of a trapezium. So let's come back. Already we have learned rectangle. Now we will have to know the definition of a square. A square is also a quadrilateral, but we have to say a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree is called a square. Please follow the board. You can see here is the quadrilateral whose all sides are equal and parallel to each other, and each of its angles is a right angle is called a square. You can see here is ABCD is a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal. AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. All sides are equal, and you can see AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to BC, and all angles are 90 degree. This angle equal 90, this angle equal 90 degree, this angle equal 90 degree, this angle equal 90 degree. Now we will learn rhombus. Already we have learned square. Now we have to know the definition of a rhombus. The quadrilateral whose all sides are equal and all angles are not 90 degree is called a rhombus. Now you can see here is ABCD is a rhombus. So according to the definition, the quadrilateral whose all sides are equal to each other but none of its angles is a right angle. So here is ABCD is a quadrilateral, but here is AB equal BC equal CD equal DA. All sides are equal but all angles, this angle, this angle, this angle and this angle are not equal. For this is a rhombus. This is a rhombus. Now we will have to know the definition of a parallelogram. Already we have learned rhombus. Now we will have to know the definition of a parallelogram. So a parallelogram, this is also a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other but all angles are not 90 degree is called a parallelogram. So let's come back, follow the board. You can see the definition of parallelogram. The quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other but its angles are not right angle is called a parallelogram. So you can see here is AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to BC. So AD parallel BC and AB parallel DC. So opposite sides are parallel, and all angles, this angle, this angle, this angle and this angle are not right angle. So we have learned the definition of a parallelogram. Now we will have to know the definition of a trapezium. Already we have learned the definition of square and definition of parallelogram. Now we have to know the definition of a trapezium. The trapezium whose only two sides, that means pair of sides, are parallel to each other, and other pair, that means other two sides, are not parallel. It's called trapezium. So now we'll have to know the definition of trapezium. Trapezium, the quadrilateral whose two opposite sides are parallel to each other, but its another two sides are not parallel to each other, is called a trapezium. So ABCD is a quadrilateral. So here is, you can see here is AD and BC are parallel to each other, but AB and DC are not parallel. That means this side and this side are not parallel. Here is only AD, this side and this side are parallel. So this is called a trapezium. So we have learned the definition of trapezium, definition of rhombus, definition of square. So thank you all.